Hey guys, my name is Sanjay and welcome to the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. I am joined by my good friend Keith. It's good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. How's your weekend so far?
I took a nap today. Didn't do
Yeah.
anything. I don't know.
Yeah, no watch shopping.
No watch shopping. It's still cold here. I'm sick of it, so I just stayed inside today.
Oh, it was such a beautiful day over here.
Oh,
Well,
really?
yeah, we were out in a park playing with the
Mm.
kids and running around. And yeah, it's good. It's good.
I'm interested to hear how your day went. Your day watch shopping or watch looking. I don't know if it was shopping or looking,
No, just
but
just looking.
okay.
Unfortunately, didn't go shopping, but just looking. But yeah, we can talk about that soon. What's on your wrist?
On my wrist is was recently on Watchdog Clayton's wrist, and now on mine the Formex
Yeah,
Reef GMT,
nice.
which I've really been enjoying.
Yeah, how's the
Formex sent it.
kayaking?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, it's just a bit heavy for me. It's a lot heavier than a watch, a lot heavier and bigger than a watch I would normally buy. And I wore this all day at work one day. Um, wore it yesterday morning and a little bit of today, but it's just too much to wear all day, unfortunately. But the
Yeah,
watch is great. But I didn't get a choice of what watch was sent. But I love the black and rose gold, so I could really use a black and rose gold watch without paying for actual rose gold case.
yeah,
So if you have any recommendations, let me know.
yeah,
But
yeah. I don't have any.
it looks really nice.
Yeah, maybe one of the SKXs, like the
Yeah, there
SKX.
is one of those. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's probably all I can think of. But then it's like PVD coated or I, yeah. Would you be okay with that? Like a plated or coated
maybe,
material? Yeah.
maybe.
I
Yeah,
I
what's
would
nice about
want
this, it's the hands and indices and all that. So there's no like coating of a case or anything.
yeah,
Um, so it kind of works on this.
yeah, yeah. Makes sense. I would want some kind of, like, hardening on top of that coating just so it
Hmm.
wouldn't wear I mean, everything wears out eventually, but it would be nice to have some sort of longevity if it was coated. Um, my weekend was pretty good. I I had a bit of a rougher week. Um, yeah, was a bit sick, was a bit
Mm.
injured.
Sick
Af
and injured. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, last week, fell down the stairs. It didn't hurt the first day, but it got worse over the week, but
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, good. Oh, very, very good now. Still
Oh,
have a
very good.
bit of a the sniffles come and go, so I might need to blow my nose, so I apologize in advance. But on my wrist is the SPGW 295.
Looks lovely.
Yeah, it is lovely. Oh, would you look at that? um, yeah, been a while since I've worn it. Was waiting until the weekend to put it on, but yeah, I don't know. Let's say hi to everyone in the chat here. We got Bruno. This is Zin Saturday for Sanjay. Not well. I went to go see some Zins. So Bruno's wearing the Zin 303. Not a purchase, unfortunately. Sorry, Bruno.
People just
Rick.
assume.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good to see you, Rick. It's going to be another stream where we talk about De Bethune, Patek Philippe, Epijourne, Vacheron Constantin, Grubel Forsey. Oh no, I guess not. Well, actually,
Not not with me here. I'll tell you
actually,
what.
yeah, got a Moser here, huh?
Oh,
Huh?
wow.
Look at that. Borrowed from Marcus. I visited him today. I'm gonna go full screen. Sorry. There's some Moser perpetual calendar. I'll learn about it. Learn
I
about it
voted
more.
for Moser on your poll, by the way.
Yeah. So you're the one. No, I'm glad to have it. I did not realize it was a precious metal Moser.
Mm.
It's heavy. This
Only
is
the best for
so So I
Goodness.
weighed it. It's 150 grams
Oh my
on
gosh.
on a strap.
That's crazy.
It's so heavy. Uh, but it's good. It's good. Compare that. This is a third of the weight. So this is titanium. It's 47 grams on this strap. So
Yeah, this actually came on a bracelet. It was 156 grams on the bracelet. It lasted about 10 minutes.
oh yeah.
Fantastic bracelet. I have actually right here. Fantastic bracelet.
Yeah.
Um, has everything you could possibly want. Quick release. Works really well and um, really good on the fly micro adjust, but it's just too heavy. So I
Yeah.
switched to the other strap rather quickly, and that's 100 grams.
Okay.
Um,
That's
the, the
manageable,
yeah,
right?
the heaviest watch I've ever had on a strap was a Zelos, and that was 126 or something like that. I just couldn't handle it. That
Oh yeah.
it was just way too much. So I couldn't imagine what that Moser feels like.
Wait, you said 126?
Yeah, on a strap. I mean, that was a
Okay,
lot.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I see. On a strap, yeah. That's pretty heavy. But yeah, this is as the kids nowadays, what do they say? This is a unit.
I don't know if kids say that or not, but
I've been learning the lingo. My coworker is a 22-year-old, so it's fun, you know, hearing him talk. It's good times.
well, how does it? Have you got to wear the Moser much?
No, no, I just got it today. I wore it for a little bit. Wear is really nice. It oh the lugs. Oh man, Moser is so good. Like the lugs curve down
Oh
so
yeah, yeah.
aggressively. Um, so even though I thought it might be a little big on me, it's it's perfect. Well, it's big, but
What's the diameter?
I think it's 41,
Okay.
40.8, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to do all the measurements, but it's so beautiful. So beautiful. The decoration on that case back. Oh, on the case back, on the movement. Sorry, got a bit distracted here with the introductions or the hellos. James, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Bill K, how's it going? No Zinfo acquisition. My apologies. Uh, wait. Oh, I could. Yeah. Hey, April Fools. There we go. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Chaz, hey, good to see you. Wilson, how's it going? Lord Wilson, it is an honor. Deech, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Wayben, how's it going? We got Walter Cowboy QG, good to see you. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne's here too. Two new bus routes in Lakin, Florida. Routes are Flixbus and Greyhound Bus. All right. Um, keep doing what you're doing, Kevin. Sorry for the pauses. I still have a bit of a tickle on my throat, and um, yeah, I don't know how tonight will go. Might have to sip on my delicious Dr. Pepper. Tonight's message is sponsored by
What is that? Just regular Dr. Pepper?
oh, vanilla float.
Oh, vanilla float. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They pre-did it right in the
You
can.
didn't have to do anything.
Yeah. No one's got time for taking a glass and putting in some vanilla, and then you gotta deal with the fizz, that's overflowing. Um, yeah. Just good to see you, JJ. Hope you're doing well. Maz9. How's it going, Maz9? Watching New York City. Good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, Chaz and Keith is influencing me to wear lighter watches as well as Formex watches.
Yeah, I
Does
am.
Chaz have a Formex?
Well, now that a brand has sent me a watch, obviously I'm an influencer now.
You sure are.
I'm the first influencer who's gotten to be an influencer by never posting on social media.
Yeah,
So yeah, I could tell you all about being an influencer. Maybe I could have a how-to course.
yeah, yeah. Of
Um,
course, of course.
remember to click the link.
Yes.
I get a little kickback from Formex buying
Right.
the watch. None of
Yeah.
this is true,
All
but
the all the how tos and how not tos in Keith's course, and why you're
but
poor and why he's rich.
Yeah, Formix has been very nice to send this for me to look at.
Yes, sir. So you're gonna be reconvening with Clayton to do another episode,
Yes, we'll be
hopefully soon.
recording very soon a
Yeah,
new episode.
very good. Hey, Detroit Spartan is here. Good to see you. Good evening, my precious watch friends. Yes, sir. You know it. Hey, William is wearing his Omega Chrono Stop. Very cool. James is wearing his Slim Turtle. Navy Blue Monster is wearing the Sarb 23. Ooh, that's rare, isn't it? That's a rare watch. Um, quick aside, I gotta see this. Um, Sarb 23. Are you familiar with this one, Keith?
Well, I know there's always a white and black Sarb, right? But
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
the
know if it's
033 and the
what.
035, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm not familiar with this one.
that is pretty cool. Very nice. Hey, congrats, Navy Blue Monster. You have that? All right. Um,
It's not, keep in mind, Navy Blue Monster, Seiko's below Sanjay now. He only buys Grand Seiko, so he's past this now. He just appreciates it from afar.
yeah.
He used to be a Seiko fan, but no longer.
Um, excuse you. um,
What was
Detroit
the last
Spartan.
Seiko you had?
The King Seiko,
Oh, okay.
right? I'm pretty sure that was it.
That
Yeah.
wasn't that long ago, I guess.
No, like a couple months ago. Just like an eternity here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
um, Dr. Pepper is amazing as is. I agree. It's nice to have a bit of a change, you know. I feel like this has happened before where my throat has been bugging me. Because I feel like someone mentioned Fisherman's Friends before.
Should be drinking tea.
I should be. I shouldn't be drinking this Dr. Pepper. Hey, Bobby K, good to see you. Dan came ready tonight. Where's Dan? Did I miss Dan? Okay, Ken Spears here from Pittsburgh. Super Mep. SPG 375. Ah, beautiful. Great choice. And watches or Final Four, says Rick. What's Final Four?
That's basketball. I didn't realize it was still on, but also WrestleMania is on right now, so we have a lot of competition for eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Just catch us on the replay. We're okay. We'll be here. We'll be here. Go enjoy the WrestleMania. But anyway, so today I got to see some Zins. Let me pull my screen here. I got to see this guy. This guy was really nice. Are you familiar with this one?
No, is that
Um,
salmon?
well, copper, but
Okay,
salmon works too.
close enough.
So it's like this guilloche dial in there. Oh, would you look at that? Uh, sorry.
The dial has guilloche, you said?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Is it visible over there? I'm zooming in.
Yeah, I could kind of see it on my
Okay,
bigger
yeah,
screen.
yeah. So there's a guilloche pattern on the dial. It's 37, I want to say. So it's not big and decent thickness as well. Like 14, but it wears a bit less. I'll have to double check the dimensions, but this was it was really nice to finally try on. And would you look at that font? Come on, like oh, that four is just
I
a
was looking right
world
at the 4.
world class four right there. That is good. That is very good. And I don't normally like a day date complication here at the 3 o'clock, but this just all fits together so well. I
Hmm.
love the syringe hands. I think that's what they're called. And they're blacked out, and it just looks so good. Um, so I was seriously considering this guy, Uh, also, if this works, it's not working. Okay, U50. Oh, excuse me. Okay, U50. Um, I can't zoom. Everything's stuck. Oh man. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me reset this. Wow. Okay, it's really messed up. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm not gonna zoom in again. His Chrome is having a seizure. Okay. U50. Steel on steel, not tegimented.
Not segmented. Okay.
Not tegimented. I didn't get a chance to check a tegimented model out, except maybe this one here. I believe this one is tegimented. It's a limited edition version with the blue dial. Not loving the blue on black.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
that's a combo I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Same.
fan of the Rolex Batman either. Um, it's so close though. This like if there was just black, like a black dial, monochrome, white text, and I think this could have been something special. But I was really into this one. Um, but I walked away. I walked away because I haven't seen the Tudor Black Bay 54 yet, and I still haven't seen the Pelagos 39. I'm really into those watches. I probably really I'm flip-flopping with the Black Bay 54. So I'm a little concerned with the Black Bay 54 because the lugs seem really straight. Optic has done some really nice videos. Watch Gringa, Brit Pierce now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brit Pierce.
Yeah, I watched that video today.
She's got the watch. She's done some. She's done one video, I should say, and the lugs come straight out. So I was looking at this watch. This one, the lug to lug is 46, which is the same as the Black Bay 54. And the lugs come straight out on this guy. And I do have some trouble with the lugs looking like it overhangs because the lugs are straight. It's not
What is that one,
forgiving.
like 45 lug to lug, the 54?
46.
Oh, it's 46. Okay.
Yeah, 45.8 is what
Oh,
Brit
okay.
Pierce measured it at.
Hey, so when you wore the Black Bay 58, do you say to yourself, "Oh man, if this is only a little smaller, this would be better for me"? And,
I have said that.
okay, I know you're struggling.
No, no, no. Yeah, I have said that. Um, this is smaller, but it's also the lugs are more exaggerated, right? Because 2 mil smaller, but the lugs only went 1 mil down, and it's small. It's such a small difference. I'm sure it looks a lot better in person, and chances are good that I'll like it when I see it. So I had to like pry myself out of that the Zin AD and not purchase that the steel on steel one.
How do you feel about Zin prices these days? I don't follow Zin that closely. I'm usually not into their designs,
Yeah.
but I hear that their prices have gone up a good amount. How do you feel about their prices?
So I've not followed Zin, and I have no context of like previous prices. What I can tell is from what I handled, the movement felt really nice.
Hmm.
Like the winding was buttery smooth. It didn't feel like an ETA movement or a Solita movement. The winding was very smooth. So I was thinking, okay, so there has been some modification done to this movement. It didn't feel like you're scraping the side of, a tin can or something, right? Which is what an ETA winding an ETA feels like. You're scraping something up against another piece of metal, like. you feel that friction and it's not pleasant. Um, so I thought the movement felt good, and the quality of the watch was there. I was I felt like 3,700 Canadian dollars was well worth it.
Okay.
Now, if I saw that in the past years, if I knew what this cost in the past, and I thought, and I saw this now, I might be a bit more upset. But I have no Zin context, so this is the first time I'm looking at Zin.
But in your head, obviously, you're saying, "For not that much more, I could get a tutor."
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm also thinking, do I really want a tutor? Like everyone loves tutor. Zin,
Mhm.
you don't see Zin everywhere. So, for yeah, I was thinking, do I really want another thing that everyone else wants? And I'm sure like the Black Bay 54 doesn't seem to be something everyone wants. Because people seem to be kind of apprehensive about it, like the general population. I'm not sure if they are or not, but in like the global scale, but this smaller watch seems to be in boutiques, right? Seems to be in ADs.
Yeah, it seems to already be there. I like how there's a bunch of options. There's the 41, the 39, the 37. I really uh, it seems like people have a problem like there's too many options or they're going overboard, but I like having this and you get to pick the exact one that works best for you. And they're
Yeah,
all a little different in their own way, so they're each a little unique from one another. So I like it. I'd like to try on one of the 54s just to
yeah,
see what it feels like.
yeah. Me too. Yeah. I was tempted to just get the Zin, but Chaz gave some wise words, wise advice.
Let's hear
So,
it. What were they?
oh, he said it's best if you tried all three first.
Mm-hmm.
So best if you tried the Pelagos 39 and the Black Bay 54. Now that you tried the Zin, that way you can make a informed decision.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna just get the Zin because it's there, it's easy, and I love the watch, so why not? But better to wait, right? So that's the point.
I know you're struggling.
Oh man, I was talking fine the whole day. That's probably why I was
Mm.
talking way too much. Like putting the kids to bed, I think it took my throat right out. This is yeah, this is gonna be tough because I'm losing my voice.
I wish I could help you out. I didn't come in prepared with anything to talk about, really.
Oh no, no, that's
Usually I
that's
have
okay.
something in my mind going on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right. Um, yeah, there's more to talk about if I can get it out. Okay. Hey, Reinhard, good to see you. Man, I feel bad for the people who are gonna listen to this after. Sympathy for the bezel. Good to see you. 358. Okay. I think that's the name of the Fleeker. Fleeker Chrono with copper dial. Bobby K. Whew. Okay. Bobby K. Gotta go.
Yeah, he's watching sports. Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy Bobby K. Navy Blue Monster is so jealous you have a Zin AD to check out their watches. Yeah. We're pretty lucky. Teach this. I love Zin. Wanting one back in the collection. Selling my 104. Since selling my 104. Easy M9 Titanium Beauty. I want to see the T50 as well. The titanium ones. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and go and get a thingy, like a fisherman's friend, just like last time. Except you have no one to talk to.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta. I don't have the ability to vamp.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to talk about the Grand Seiko releases? Like the
From Watches and Wonders.
yeah.
Yes, they're too expensive. Next.
Oh, the Tudor releases. Well, what about those Rolex releases? I haven't checked out Bobby Legs' streams for Monday and Tuesday. I did watch yesterday's stream, but I really have to go get
Yeah, go for it.
breakfast.
Go for
So
it.
hang tight. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Let's see the chat. I wish I could pull up the chat myself. See, watches and wonders. Oris had nothing of note for me. I only care about 4 of the brands there. Top 3 wish list. Chaz wants to know my my top 3 wish list for 2023. Wish list or actual purchase list, because that's a huge difference. See, right now I ordered a Laurier in January and I canceled it recently because brands should not give me the option to cancel anything because I'll always prefer to have the money back in my pocket. I may repurchase it. We'll see. I'm really enjoying this Formex. It's possible that I'll purchase a 39 Essence this year. There's a few of them that I like and one not released that I might like as well. So we'll see about that. Let's see. So Laurier, Formex. I have to refer to my list. I will like to try on the Tudor Pelagos. I'd like to try on the 58 again, the 54. I don't know. I have a bunch of. I don't know where to. I love a 37 Spirit. The reason I haven't purchased a watch in so long is because I don't know where to take my collection from here. So until I figure that out, I haven't really bought anything. But
So
thankfully, Sanjay's back now.
yes, sir. So you're into the Pelagos 39?
Yeah, my only I really like it. I haven't seen it in person. I just feel like it's just not like I like a little polish on my watch. I like a little something going on, and it's very it's like a conservative looking watch. It's all brushed. It's a black black dial, black bezel, all brushed watch. But I think what they're doing there is so nice that maybe it's for me.
Yeah.
But I like a little flair on my watch just because I dress so plainly otherwise. And I already have my Seiko, which doesn't have polishing and it's pretty, it's pretty plain, almost in a good way looking watch. So we'll see.
Yeah. How about Zinn? Have you considered any?
Nah, they're just the designs don't speak to me. It's a little tooly a little too tooly for my taste.
Okay. So what about this guy?
Yeah.
That's different, right? It's got some polish on it. You're not a chronograph guy though, are you?
No, I'm not.
Hmm.
Maybe if they just made a 3-hander. I don't know. I would love a copper dial or but don't know if that's the right one. Maybe if I tried it on, the problem with Zinn is I can't try any of it on. So
Yeah. Your wrist is kind of bigger than mine.
I think we have the same maybe circumference, but mine's flatter than yours. I
Yeah.
imagine that if you gave me one of your watches, it'd be slightly tight on me if I were to
Mhm.
guess.
So I think this would fit you well. So
Like
what?
I'd rather get I'd rather get like a dress leaning watch that's a
Yeah.
copper dial than something like this. I actually really like the Fair Moon Phase watch that came out. They have a salmon dial, but that's more of a pink hue. So it's I don't know what I think. I don't know if I'd go for that.
Hmm. Maybe Blue Monster saying I like that the Black Bay 54 has 20mm lugs. Will work for lots of folks.
I feel like whatever you did when you left it didn't work.
It did not work.
Let's see. Well, I'll see what else is on. Keep going, but I'll see what else is on my list.
Yeah.
So what I do, I'll keep talking. What I do is I keep a list of potential purchases, and it's just an ongoing list. And then when I finally decide it's not for me, I do cross it off so I could see it there for a while. Now I had this list ongoing last year, and I bought maybe like 3 watches last year. None of it were on my list. It's like it was released, or I happened to think of it randomly, and then I ended up buying it. So I don't even know why I keep a list. I feel like if it sticks in your head, that should be enough to get you to and if it doesn't stick in your head, then that maybe that watch is not meant to be. But I like making an informed decision and looking at all my options and saying, is this the best option for me right now? Um, so I mentioned a lot that's on my list. 39 Pelly, Spirit 37, Lore Falcon 3, which might be a possibility, Lore Neptune. Still Grand Seiko Winter still remains on the list, you know? Uh, oh, yeah, they released, have you looked at the new Black Bay 36s? What do you think about those? I know we're not supposed to talk about watches and wonders, but
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen them in person, but if it's anything like the steel and gold ones, which I believe they are,
yeah,
I
yeah. So not a lot of people are talking about this. It actually took until today till one popped up. YouTube knows I've been searching for the watch, and there hasn't been
okay.
many videos that showed much, that watch much. It was like in a montage of other tutor, but one guy had it in his hands and he was comparing it to his Explorer, just at the AD,
Hmm.
and it's pretty nice. I like that they changed the blue, the blue dial and the anthracite dial. It's like a sunburst instead of just a plain. I think that really adds to it. I like that it's on a Jubilee versus the Oyster. I
Hmm.
like the T-Fit clasp. I think that watch is really nice. I don't usually go for dive style watches that don't have it's like the dive layout of the dial without the diving bezel. But I think they look really nice. I think it is an upgrade. I would like to see the anthracite gilt version. If I wore blue dialed watches, which I tend to not to, I think that would be really nice.
I like the new blue. I did not
Yeah.
like the previous blue because it
Oh,
was a little cartoony for me,
okay.
a little flat. And I think the new blue is a lot more interesting visually.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I
Yeah.
don't I would have preferred I always prefer like a dark black glossy dial
Hmm.
with gilt, probably much like the watch you're wearing right now. Um, so instead of the anthracite, I would like to see like a dark glossy black. Same with the Black Bay 36. It's more of a matte dial.
Yeah.
Um, so that's unfortunate. But they still, I mean, they look really nice. So
Cabby Lake, hey, good to see you. SPG 283. Um, I prefer the 285. The 283 is the Evolution 9 with the previous gen 9R 85, 9R 86, the GMT movement. Um, the SPG 285 is the Mist Flake, is known as the Mist Flake. And this is the black dial version. Yeah, the Mist Flake is so beautiful. Like I would go for that, but if you like the 283, I think it's a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. Um, are you familiar with that one?
I am not.
No. Yeah, it's nice. Um, hey Pete, good to see you. His take on Tutor, 100% fan service. Existing customers are happy. Nothing for people not already a BlackBerry fan. Yeah, I think he's right.
That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, I wonder, Pete, did you do a? Oh, he did do a reaction video. It's in my watch later. Not a reaction, but his takes on watches and wonders. Because man, I have no idea what Rolex was thinking, and I haven't seen a lot of people's takes on it. But
I watched the You're Terrific video about it today. I
oh
thought that
yeah,
was pretty
yeah,
well done. Yeah. He was a big fan of the Oris Kermit.
yeah. How's the
No,
weird one?
thank you.
What is? I have no idea what's going on, man. Like, is everyone just losing their marbles, or? I mean, this was developed in parallel with Rolex putting like bubbles on their dials. Like,
I
it's,
kind of like the bubble dial, I'll be honest.
you really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so messy.
I don't know why. I can't explain it, but
But
I
would you
would.
buy it, or are you just happy it exists?
Would I buy it? Oh, sure, yeah, it'd be,
You
like,
would?
triple in price if I if I go to sell it.
No, 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 no. I'm
But
just
even
saying.
if it held value, I'd buy it. If it didn't hold value, no, probably I wouldn't buy it.
Okay.
But it looks pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. Um,
Much better than the puzzle dial.
yeah, I don't like either of them. It's really odd. Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe someone does. Um, Bruno's asking how thick that Zen Chrono was. It was pretty thick, but not unmanageable. Oh, William here has a 15 millimeter measurement. So yeah, it's not too bad. It wore way smaller than that. So I was pretty happy with it. I mean, it's a Value, so there's not much you can do in terms of thickness rate. Whew. Kevin has us here. Kevin, it's good to see you. He's been away for a while. Um, okay.
Kevin S asked, "What's a dive style dial?" I mean, it's the circles and for the hours, except for the 369, which has those long bars. I mean, it's obviously like it's a typical dive layout. It's the same layout they use for their dive watches. I think it's something a little more interesting going on when you don't have like a dive watch, but whatever.
Yeah. Bruno does not like the bubble dial. Pete mentioning Rolex is changing from isolationist to expansionist. I guess so, but I
How
don't
about
know.
this? You bring up the comments. I'll read them. How
Okay.
about this? Oh, Pete's saying Rolex is changing from isolationist to expansionist phases, risking their base to bring in new buyers. I don't think that's true because all of the crazy bubble and puzzle or whatever is going on is not going to be purchased by anyone without purchase history.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Even the Yacht Master is not happening. I mean, the people without purchase history, they're buying the basics. They're buying Explorer 40 maybe or something, but.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to read.
Yeah, no worries.
William says, I like the rose gold puzzle date. I think having emojis on a Rolex is ridiculous. But,
Yeah.
to each their own.
I mean, it's also ridiculous having Kermit the Frog on
Yeah,
date wheel. But
that's
yeah,
true.
I just
Would you like that color if there was no Kermit?
no.
Yeah.
Too
That color
too
plays with your eyes. It makes, I don't know. I remember one time at work, this was a while ago, someone wore a polo in that color. They came to work wearing a polo. It played with my retina so much that everything else looked gray. Everything else in the world looked gray if that was in my vision. So I don't know.
yeah.
That'll stand out, that's for sure. You know what
Well,
green dial really stands out well is that Grand Seiko GMT. It has like the green dial and the lighter green GMT. I saw that at the AD. You could see that across the room. That really stands out, but it's not like as in your face as this Kermit is. I think
yeah.
that's a good mix of green there.
Is that the spring drive version?
I don't know. It has like the wood paneling kind of texture, the same texture as that limited edition fall red dial from a few years ago.
Okay. Oh, the bamboo. Oh, you're thinking of the
Oh
bamboo.
yeah, maybe it's the bamboo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Um, Grand Seiko. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this one. SBJJ9, I think. Ah,
Yeah, Kevin's saying green bamboo GMT.
yeah.
Have you seen that one in person?
Yes. Yeah. I'm not. I know a lot of people do like it. I'm not a fan personally. Um, I just don't like the shade of green. My green is
Mm.
forest green. So
Okay.
it's nice.
Yeah, I wish they would have
Okay.
chosen a different color GMT hand. To have the green on green is interesting. I mean, it's a different shade of green,
Yeah.
but yeah, that really stood out. Um,
Mhm.
that's, I mean,
That
it's not even the same realm, but comparing it to the Kermits, it's like, which one are you going for, really?
yeah. Well, the GMT hand would be that Kermit color, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. That's a really odd choice, again, for Morris, but I guess you kinda expected a bit more from Morris than
Well,
Rolex?
but here's the thing with Oris is that they come out with a new watch every month, right? So
Mhm.
they can't just come out swinging at Watches and Wonders with all these releases because they gotta trickle it out throughout the year. I know Tudor has another at least one more release, throughout the year. So Grand Seiko too. So there's only so much you could show at Watches and Wonders. You got to keep it
Yeah.
on your, got to keep Oris on your mind. You got to see a new release every month.
Same with Grand
Oh,
Seiko.
Bruno
Although
says if Oris did a bubble dial, everyone would hate it. Rolex gets a pass because they're Rolex. That's true. I'm sure if anyone else did that dial, I wouldn't like it.
Rolex does not get a pass with me. That is awful. Just absolutely horrendous. I've never seen something more ugly than that. I honestly thought it was a joke. Um, yeah, that puzzle dial. Oh man, it's just so ugly. But hey, if you like it, I'm happy for you. uh,
William says, I have the Zen 203 in titanium. It runs the 7750 also, and it's 41 and 15 thick. It is very wearable.
yeah,
Because 14 thick, when you said that, it sounds like it's a little too thick for me, but well, I
yeah.
haven't tried it on, so who knows?
Well, when it's a 37 mil watch too, right? So it's a smart watch, and it's pretty thick. So you'd think it would wear like a hockey puck,
Yeah, yeah. Like
but
the Oris Aqua's Clean Ocean that we had.
yes, that wore like a
That was
hockey puck.
13 and that felt like way too thick. So
Yeah. I think it's the way the lugs just sweep around the case and down, right? It's the opposite of what this watch does. This watch, the lugs come pretty straight out. It appears to come down, but it doesn't really. So this watch tends to wear really flat on my wrist. Like the place where the lug holes, I guess the spring bar holes,
mhm.
they're in line with the case back. And so
Mhm.
this does wear really large. And since I've been wearing really small watches, so I've been wearing my 36 mil Legend Diver Longines and my 34 mil Tudor Royale. Um, when I put this guy on, I was like, oh, this thing is huge, and it's 38. It's not that big, really, but it felt like I was, I had a saucer on my wrist and needed a little espresso glass.
But not too much, right? Like it's still fine enough.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm like assimilated to it now. Now that it's been a whole day, so it's yeah, it's jarring to have bigger watches and really small watches too. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. Uh, Alex,
Thoughts on the Moon phase? I really like it. Um, I asked my wife about it. She'd go for the light blue. I'd go for the salmon. Um, I know someone who's picky about watches. He bought a not a moon phase, but the new cushion case for his wife. He was impressed with it. Um, and yeah, I think it's a winner. Detroit Spartan says Oris Kermit is a joke. Rick says that Oris Kermit is awful.
yeah, not pulling any punches here.
You're terrific is the only one that seems to like it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see more people liking it, but yeah, like a few people said, if Rolex did that, it would be a huge hit.
Sympathy for the bezel says, I bet Oris is holding out to let the dust settle from all the other brand releases. Could be true. I bet they will bring out a non-bronze 3865, a lower price option in the BB, a lower price option for, as opposed to the BB54.
Hmm. Yeah. That's an interesting point. Ours does tend to, like, compete with Tudor.
Yeah,
In
my
some
problem with Oris is the price. I mean, for what you're getting, I think I like the Aquas. The price is getting really high, especially if it's the in-house movement. Um, but I mean, so goes most watch brands. Rick
yeah.
says, agree with you, Sanjay, about the Rolex bubble. Bad, just bad. Wilson, Keith's cadence and phrasing is next level. Well, thank you, Wilson. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's true. It's very true. Let me scroll down here. Oh, okay, William mentioning the 356 is 38.5 milliliters, not 37. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
Um, Detroit Spartan.
I don't like any of the new colorful Rolexes, but they're guaranteed collector's items. That's for sure.
That is true. That is true. There we go. Another.
Keith has a radio voice that approaches the richness of Cho. Wow, that's
Yeah,
a compliment.
it's true. It's not just words.
You know what? Cho like rarely shows up on the streams, yet everyone loves him. So I think less is more. So the less I show up on the streams, maybe the more people will like me being on the streams. We'll see.
The less you show up on the streams, the more people like you.
That's what I've learned from Cho.
No.
Because then ever seen Joe join a stream, everyone freaks out in the
Yeah,
comments.
that's
That's
true.
what I want to happen to me. So
What's the saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder or
yeah,
something?
or distance, absence,
Distance,
maybe
distance.
either one works.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you haven't been on in a while, so I was really
Yeah,
happy
that's
when I
true.
saw you. Um, I'm really unhappy that I can't actually talk to you properly.
I like reading the comments.
Yeah. Let's see. Patek.
Yeah, William says, I love that Patek dual to. Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Detroit Spartan, Patek could do it. It's awful. Maybe the William says, I love that Patek dual time with the 24-hour dial. If I had the cash, I would own it.
Yeah.
Patek's out of my realm. I don't follow them.
Yeah.
But I don't think Sanjay has seen that either. We'll take your word
I'm
for it.
sure I'm sure I've seen it. But I can't like pull it into memory right now. Watches like that really tend to fall out of my head because they're so unattainable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not generally someone who follows things that I feel like I'll never own. Like I had to really force myself to study those things, you know? Like
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking with people and they asked, oh, well, what did you like from Watches and Wonders? And first of all, I only like 4 brands that were even there: Rolex, Tudor, Oris, and Grand Seiko. So that narrows it down, and nothing really that would make me buy something over what's already there, possibly, except for maybe Tudor. So yeah, it's just not the conference. It's not for me.
what about Cartier? Not
Mm,
interested?
every time I see a price of a Cartier, I'm like, really? Like, what is that solar one's like? Isn't that like $4,000 or something like that? Or am I way off on that?
Wasn't it 2000? I thought it was a
Oh,
lot
maybe it's
cheaper.
2,000. I don't know.
I
I
could
should
be
look that
wrong.
up.
Let me Google it real quick. Cartier Solar Read.
I like the solar. I think they're really hard to get right now, or at least one version of the solar. I don't know if they're all difficult to get at the AD.
So I'm looking at the UK site and it's 2640 for
Oh,
the
okay.
small.
I was off then.
That's in pounds though. Um yeah, about 3000 US, I think,
Okay.
for the large. Yeah. So, worth it? No?
That remains to be seen. You know, I
No.
didn't even the last time I was at an AD with Cartier, I didn't even stop by. There was one guy he only did the Cartier. He wouldn't move from that
Yeah.
behind that desk of the car, and I didn't even go over there.
Oh,
Oh,
it's too
Kevin
bad.
says it's discontinued already. Yep, too popular. Gotta
No
discontinue
way.
that.
No. They discontinued it? That's not cool, Cartier. That is yeah. Were they having issues with it? Cause it was yeah. It feels like I didn't get to even see one. Um, yeah. That's yeah, that's not cool. I'm sad. Not that I was gonna buy one, I prefer an automatic anyway, but wanted to spend some time with it. Hey, Dib's here. Good to see you. It's Leo 43 on his wrist. That's a great choice, Dib. Dib is going full Grand Seiko.
He's the first one to tell people not to buy Grand Seiko. I
Yeah,
think so he can have it all for himself. He wants the he's single-handedly getting the prices to drop so he could buy them all up.
yeah. Okay, so Kevin's saying they had trouble making it. That makes sense. It seemed like they were really proud about something that wasn't really that crazy. Like, putting the photovoltaic cells, like the solar panel under um the
The
cutouts for
numbers.
the numerals, yeah, the Roman
Yeah.
numerals. Like, just go ask Citizen how they do it.
I know.
Because yeah, it wasn't really that impressive. But yeah, I guess they couldn't keep it going. It's too bad.
William's saying, Cartier discontinued the solar because they cannot source the movement, from what I understand.
Oh,
Oh, and then he
that
just deleted it. So I don't know what's I don't know what's
wow.
going maybe he's taking it back.
Yeah. Cabby Lake says Dib convinced me the last few times he's not going to buy GS. Huh.
I think Dib make a proclamation maybe that he's not gonna buy Grand Seiko for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So I've heard many a Dib proclamations that didn't pan out. So we'll see.
Yeah. Um, yeah, how can you not buy Grand Seiko? It's still the beginning of the year. I mean, we're in the middle-ish, but yeah, there's so much left to come, right? But my throat is not holding up too well, so maybe we'll call it a night. Get some rest in time for Watch Soup tomorrow, so don't forget to check out Bobby Legs' YouTube channel.
Rest your
Uh,
voice from now until then. I'm sure that'll be really easy with kids without saying a single word.
yeah, just give them the look stuff.
You know, I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard if you like whisper talk, that actually like strains your voice a good amount. Like, so don't,
Okay.
if you want to save your voice, some people will whisper talk. No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. It's so weird. The whole day I was talking and I was fine. And I had the feeling that something was gonna be up for tonight, like a couple of hours ago, because I kept coughing when I was eating, and yeah, I don't understand. It was fine the whole day, and figures.
Now, hopefully this isn't going to get worse tomorrow.
No,
That's what's so I've been sick many,
mhm,
many times this year. So was it last weekend? I was with my nephews. They were coughing up a storm. I'm like, I'm sick. I felt bad for part of the week, but I didn't really. I think it's just all in my head. So it's happened a few times. And my thought is I'm always going to be worse tomorrow. And then it doesn't happen. So don't listen to
yeah,
me. I
yeah.
think you're going to be much better tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I will. I like to attempt the superstitions. I always go against that. Like people say, "Oh, don't say that," because
Oh
now that
yeah.
you said that, it's gonna happen, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tomorrow, guys, my voice is gonna be perfect. Just you wait.
I will say I've told my wife, which isn't probably good to say, but I told my wife like she's like, I think I'm feeling a little sick. I'm like, oh, please don't tell me that because then I'll think I'm sick even if I'm not.
Yeah,
So let's just wait on it until you actually are sick instead of, just because otherwise I'll be thinking about it nonstop.
yeah, that's different, I think. Because if you're thinking about something, I think your mind is pretty powerful, and yeah, your mind is powerful enough to actually cause your body
Yeah,
to feel sick. So
exactly.
yeah, that's not superstition. So don't worry about it.
I'll try not
uh,
to.
but my voice, I can talk now. I don't. Hey, look, I'm talking, and
Just
I'm
in
not
time for it
talking.
to be over.
Yeah, just in time. Oh, so frustrating. Um, but yeah, guys, remember tomorrow, Bobby Lake's YouTube channel, gonna be talking about a couple of things.
Controversial watch, a casual watch talk
Yeah,
video about homages.
yeah, it was good. I'm glad he did that video.
So
Um,
Clayton commented on it. If you guys want to preview what's in store for tomorrow, I was talking
yeah,
with him a little bit about it.
yeah. Also gonna be looking at the Kevin O'Leary and Teddy B video and another Jeff McMahon video. So stay tuned for that. And other than that, got anything you'd like to plug?
Nothing at all. Listen to the Watch Talk podcast, even though I won't be
Mother.
on it. And look forward to the Engineer Wannabe review of the Moser something
Yeah,
something. I don't
yeah,
know what it's called.
yeah. I'm so sorry, Keith. I honestly was so excited to see you, and I was so excited to chat with you. And this is just a disaster. And I'm sorry to everyone in the comments as well. Anyone listening in, if you're even still here, really sorry about my throat and my voice. But hopefully, yeah, all will be well tomorrow. So take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
See ya.